Hi, my friends. How are you? I'm Judie Hurtado, spiritual teacher and priestess. And I have a few minutes before my next client, my next intuitive guidance session. And I was on my phone, just like checking my email. And I received an email from one of my clients. And instead of like writing her back, I decided to record this video. So here it goes. She asked me about my upcoming Ganesha portal. And she asked me why I'm starting on a full moon. And so I was like, let me record something. So maybe other people have the same question. And I probably should, I keep on looking down. So this is Ganesha. Oh, you can't really see. But I also have a Ganesha. So I have many Ganeshas all over. And I'll start with that. So Shri Ganesha is a deity that is associated with and known as the remover of obstacles and of new beginnings. I began chanting to Ganesha around 2009. So I should backtrack and say that I've been on this spiritual path, both personally and professionally, for, I don't know, around 40 years or so, give or take. I'm not Hindu, not Buddhist, but I have studied Hinduism, I've studied Buddhism, I've studied many different spiritual practices, religions, modalities, you name it. I probably have some experience in that. So when I share, I'm sharing with you my own personal experience. I highly respect all my teachers and all the different lineages and traditions that I have studied with and from. And so my path to chanting mantra, or it's also called japa mala, where you use a mala, 108 beads, and one center stone, it's called guru stone or meru stone bead, and chanting a mantra 108 times. I began that practice, give or take, around maybe 2007 or 8 or 9, I'm not quite sure. And I began chanting to Mahalakshmi. And then Lakshmi introduced me to Ganesha. And honestly, this practice has changed my life. I can't even tell you how many times I have chanted to Shri, that he's known as Shri Ganesha, Lord Ganesha, Ganesh, and this energy. So even though I'm saying him, and I have a statue, and I have many statues, you can't see, I'm surrounded by altars in this space. I have different altars, and Ganesha's, he might be on almost every single one. He's not on my ancestor altar, but anyway, even though it's a statue, a murti, or something outside, I always tell my clients that this energy is inside of us. So when I believe, this is what I teach my clients and my students, when you chant mantra to Shri Ganesha or Mahalakshmi or Kali Ma, you're activating this energy inside of you. And Ganesha's energy is known as the remover of obstacles and of new beginnings. He clears your path. He helps remove any obstacle that may be in your way to love or money or business success or peace of mind or health, whatever it may be, that whatever you're presenting, you're presented with at that time. Chanting is one of the keys in my life, and for years, and I teach this to my clients many, many years. It's the key to unlock the door. Okay, it's one of the magical keys. And people have been chanting mantra for lifetimes, for centuries, right? And so I have a pattern as a spiritual teacher and priestess where I tend to study something personally for years. I don't know why, for years, sometimes decades, before bringing it out to my community. So it's been about like 3 or so years ago, I was chanting to Ganesha, and it sounds weird. It still feels weird when I say this, but I was chanting to Ganesha and he came to me. Literally, I felt like he came to my face and said, "You must teach this." And at that point, I was like, I'm losing it. It's official. I'm crazy. And I was like, oh my gosh. But then he said again, you must teach this. I say the energy feels to me more male energy, but like very childlike and fun and light and playful. And so I did. I led a healing circle on Ganesha, and I have led countless ever since. So it's been about like 3 or 4 years since I've been teaching about Ganesha, and he showed up again. Now is the time. And so I'm beginning on a full moon. So that's the question that my client, you know who you are, who you asked, because traditionally I will start a mantra on the new moon, right? It's like new beginnings, a new moon. And so interesting. Like in meditation, first of all, I got the download because I usually do this practice for 40 days, right? Traditionally, we chant a mantra for 40 straight days. And Ganesha was like, we're doing something different. It's time to change it up. And I was like, okay, I'm good with that. And I thought it was just the amount of time. But then, and I was going to start this, by the way, I was going to start this portal in January. And then I was feeling no. I was going to start it on the new moon. I was going to start it on January 22nd, super new moon, but that's not happening. I'm doing something else on that day, but decided to start it on, I was led to starting it on February 5th, which is a full moon. And interestingly enough, one of my teachers recently said that chanting a mantra on a full moon makes it 1,000 times more powerful, or more, she said, at least 1,000 times or more powerful than any other time. And I was like, oh, okay. I wonder if that's why Ganesha led me to start this 22-day cycle, 22-day portal on the full moon. So that's what's happening. So that's why I'm starting on the full moon, because it's 1,000 times more powerful. And why not? Why not? I think 2023, this is a 7-year collectively. So this is about 7 is about spirituality, spiritual awakenings. It's a lucky number. Let's change it up. If you want something different, if you want something to change in your life, you need to do something different. And sometimes it's actually an action, or it may just be a mindset. You get to decide. So this portal is 22 days, 22 straight days of receiving healing energy. You'll be part of I call it my portal, my group. I will send you, everybody will receive healing energy. We have 2 live circles on Zoom in the beginning and the ends that will be recorded. So if you can't join live, you can watch the replay. And it's going to be, like I said, it's magical. So if you're looking for something, what are you looking for? What is your heart's desire? I think Ganesha is like an amazing spiritual ally to have in your life, no matter what, whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it's health, it's success, looking for a house, anything at all. You know, as you devote yourself to this energy devotes itself to you. So that's my wish. That's my intention. I will post all the information below. And please reach out if you have any questions. I invite you to join us. I already have like a few people already signed up. Yay. So again, we begin on February 5th, Sunday, full moon. And that's it. That's all, folks. Thank you. All right. I have a few minutes before my client. Thank you. Namaste. Wishing you so much love and blessings, and just wishing you a beautiful, magical day. Bye.